Once upon a time, in a remote African village, nestled among lush greenery and vibrant wildlife, lived a girl named Akila. Akila was known for her hard work and tenacity, helping her mother tend to a small vegetable garden while caring for her younger siblings. Akila traveled to the local market each week to sell the vegetables she grew. The market was bustling, filled with vibrant fabrics, colorful beads, and the chatter of people. Akila's family depended on her sales to make ends meet. On this particular market day, a luxurious car rode into the village. It was Prince Zain, visiting from a neighboring kingdom. His presence caused a stir, as he was known for his wealth and charm. Akila watched from a distance, intrigued by the commotion but uninterested in the prince himself. As Akila was leaving the market, she accidentally bumped into Prince Zain. Vegetables spilled from her basket, and she hastily apologized, feeling embarrassed. The prince helped her pick them up, and their eyes met. There was a spark, but Akila quickly excused herself, eager to get home. A few days later, the prince sent an invitation to Akila's village. He was hosting a grand ball at his palace, and everyone was invited. Akila's mother insisted she go, but Akila was hesitant. She had nothing to wear and felt out of place in such a lavish setting. The village came together to help Akila prepare for the ball. A local seamstress offered to make her a dress, and her friends helped her with her hair and makeup. Akila was transformed, looking like a princess herself. At the ball, Akila felt out of place among the rich and powerful. Prince Zain noticed her from across the room and approached her, remembering their encounter at the market. They danced together, and for a moment, the world seemed to disappear. After the dance, Prince Zain and Akila found a quiet spot to talk. They shared stories of their lives, and Akila opened up about her struggles. Prince Zain was moved by her strength and resilience, and they found they had more in common than they thought. Just as the night seemed perfect, Akila received a message that her younger sibling had fallen ill. She had to leave immediately, without saying goodbye to the prince. Prince Zain was left wondering what happened to her, his concern growing. Akila returned to her village, where her sibling recovered. Life went on as usual, but she couldn't forget about the prince. Meanwhile, Prince Zain was determined to find her again. He started visiting the village more often, hoping to see her. Prince Zain stepped out of his car, looking around the village. He was searching for Akila, the girl who had captured his heart. Villagers greeted him with curiosity and excitement, wondering why he had returned. Akila, however, was in the garden, unaware of the prince's arrival. As Akila was carrying a basket of vegetables to the market, she spotted Prince Zain walking toward her. She was surprised and a bit nervous, not expecting to see him again. The prince approached her with a gentle smile, asking why she left the ball so suddenly. Akila explained about her sibling's illness and why she had to leave without saying goodbye. Prince Zain understood and apologized for not knowing. He admired her dedication to her family and offered to help in any way he could. Akila was touched by his kindness but was unsure if she could accept. Prince Zain, wanting to make a positive impact, offered to donate resources to the village to improve their quality of life. He suggested building a community center, where villagers could gather, learn, and grow. The villagers were thrilled, and Akila was impressed by the prince's generosity. As the community center project began, Prince Zain spent more time in the village. He and Akila grew closer, sharing stories and dreams. They enjoyed each other's company, and their friendship blossomed into something more. Akila's family noticed the change in her, seeing the happiness in her eyes. The day of the community center's grand opening arrived. The village was filled with celebration, with music, dancing, and delicious food. Prince Zain and Akila stood together, cutting the ribbon to officially open the center. It was a joyous occasion, symbolizing a new beginning for the village and for them. As the festivities continued, Prince Zain took Akila aside. He confessed his feelings for her, admitting that he had grown to care for her deeply. He asked her to consider coming to his kingdom, where they could explore their relationship further. Akila was surprised and flattered but knew she had responsibilities to her family and village. Akila was torn. She felt a connection with the prince but also knew that leaving her village would be a big step. She needed time to think and asked Prince Zain for some space to make her decision. The prince respected her wishes, promising to wait as long as it took. The next day, Akila spoke with her family and friends, seeking their advice. They supported whatever decision she made, reminding her that she could always come back home. Akila realized that she needed to follow her heart and decided to give the prince's offer a chance. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was ready for the adventure. Akila told Prince Zain that she was willing to explore a future with him, but she needed to take things slow. The prince was overjoyed, promising to be patient and respectful of her journey. As they walked through the village, hand in hand, they knew their lives were forever intertwined. The story ends with a sense of hope and anticipation for the future. The end.